Okay, so here's our pelvic tilts. This is where we're not actually looking for a small tuck or anything like that in this. We're going to find as far into an anterior tilt or an untuck and as far into a posterior tilt and a tuck as we can get. And we're just going to pair that with the breathing. It's not about finding the perfect position. This is exploring how far our pelvis can go in both directions, and it can really grease up a lot of movement. So Kira's going to just roll up her top a little bit. She's going to put her hands on these two bones at the front of her hips, and she's going to try and line up her feet, her knees and her hips here. So Kira's knees are actually falling out to the side a little bit, so I just want you to bring them in. You're just flat on your feet, you're not on the inside or outside, okay? From there she's going to do an untuck, an anterior pelvic tilt. She's going to go as far as she can, and then she's going to bring it back as far as she can. The one kind of stipulation I will have with that is how far can you get it to go in a relaxed way? All right, so do try and find your end range, but see, finding end range more relaxed than squeezing as hard as possible is better. So I want you to imagine that this pelvis is like a ball where you could just tap it and it's just going to roll one way, tap it back, it'll roll the other way, okay? So nice and comfortable. One other thing I will say is I would like you to think about these 2 points moving kind of at the same speed together. So you shouldn't feel like the left one, it's easier for the left one to go forward more. And a lot of people will, but the question is, can you just get it to feel like they're cooperating together? They're two kind of each side of your steering wheel, and we don't want one side just going forward, okay? All we're going to do then is just pair that with the breathing. So Kira is going to do an inhale through her nose as she does an untuck to this position. Then she's going to exhale, let it go as she tucks back. So pair the timing of the breathing with the pelvis. So inhale, untuck, exhale, tuck. Good. What you'll feel is as you inhale, it kind of opens up the front of your body, and it's easier for you to send your pelvis that way. As you exhale, it rolls back, and it's easier for you to roll your pelvis back. Okay, one more. Inhale. It can be nice and big, but it just needs to be smooth. Exhale, tuck it back. Perfect. That's our pelvic tilts.